Welcome to the first episode of my video series called Physics Points to Spirituality. It will start very gently. I'll begin with energy, where I'll describe only a hint of how physics points towards spirituality. In future episodes, I will delve into the connection between physics and spirituality in a greater depth. If this interests you, please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for the upcoming parts. What is energy? Before I answer that question, you should know that physics does not provide an answer. Physics, nor any science, has an answer to the question of what energy actually is. This is even though physics studies everything is energy. Even the study of the vacuum is based on examining energy fluctuations within it. Energy is elementary particles, and energy is also physical fields. In other words, all matter is energy. The entire world of form is energy. Every form is energy. Everything in the world of form is a vibrating energy in ceaseless motion. Physicists discovered that at the origin of the universe during the Big Bang, an enormous amount of energy suddenly appeared, and since then it has been transforming into myriad different forms. Today, there are such vast numbers of energy forms that the human mind cannot even begin to imagine them. The human mind cannot comprehend all the forms of energy that currently exist. Since everything that physics studies is energy, perhaps the most fundamental and powerful law of physics is the law of conservation of energy, which has never been observed to be violated in human history. This means that at the birth of the universe, a tremendous amount of energy suddenly came into existence and has remained ever since. Energy itself is indestructible. We cannot destroy it. We can only transform it. Not only we, but no observed process in the universe has ever destroyed or created energy. It has only changed its form. And here we arrive at spirituality for at least two reasons. First, physics does not have an answer to what energy truly is. If you say it is particles and physical fields, you still have not answered what energy actually is in its essence. Therefore, if you want to answer that question, you must go beyond physics. You must enter the realm of spirituality. Energy is a manifestation of the unmanifested, which throughout human history has been given many names, such as our true essence, love, God, nothingness, source, presence, Tao, consciousness, and so on. Second, we can see how physics points to spirituality because spirituality deals with something indestructible, something that cannot be created or destroyed. As written in the book A Course in Miracles, nothing real can be threatened. Nothing unreal exists. Our true essence, love, cannot be destroyed, even though our body and mind can. Here, we see a direct connection between spirituality and energy in physics. Energy manifests that very indestructible essence, which is our true essence and which is the true essence of the entire universe. In this way, I have shown a hint of how physics points towards spirituality. Follow the upcoming episodes, and you will see that this connection is far more profound. This video is only a small indication, a brief introduction. So, now you know that if someone, for example a teacher, seriously asks you what energy is, they may simply be testing you because they know there is no answer. Or they may be unaware and believe that an indirect answer, such as mentioning the law of conservation of energy, is sufficient. If someone truly wanted to answer the question, they would have to begin with the words, energy is, and continue the sentence. But no one really knows what energy is, at least not from a scientific point of view.